I never thought I'd be the kind of person who accidentally discovers something weird about themselves. But here we are. And when I say unexpected, I mean the kind of thing that makes people look at you like you been hiding a secret this whole time. It wasn't planned. It wasn't something I worked for. And it definitely wasn't something I was proud of at first. But it happened. And honestly, it changed the way I saw myself for a while. And yeah, maybe it'll make you laugh. Or maybe you'll be impressed. Or maybe you'll just sit there wondering how I even managed to get into that situation in the first place. It started on a completely ordinary weekday.
Anything special?
Nothing dramatic. I wasn't out looking for adventure or trying to reinvent myself. I was just there. Bored, scrolling, trying to kill time the way we all do. And then, out of nowhere, I got dragged into something that seemed like a joke at first, but spiraled into this moment I'll never forget. My friend had this idea. We should all take turns doing random challenges. Nothing serious, just for fun. At first, it was dumb little things like who could balance a water bottle on their head the longest, or who could recite the alphabet backward without messing up. But then it escalated because of course it did. Someone suggested we try impressions. Now, let me be clear. I had never in my life done impressions. I wasn't the class clown growing up. I wasn't the kid doing voices in the back of the room. And I wasn't even that great at telling jokes. So when it came around to me, I almost said pass. But something in me was like, you know what? Just try. What's the worst that can happen? Okay. So I gave it a shot. I don't even know what possessed me, but I went for an impression of one of our teachers from high school, the one everyone hated but secretly loved making fun of. And the second I opened my mouth, something clicked. Wasn't just doing a bad version of them. I nailed it. The tone, the weird pauses, even the little annoying cough they always did before speaking it, was all there. Everyone froze for a second. Then the room exploded. Laughter so loud it actually made me break character. People were clutching their stomachs, wiping tears, saying, "There's no way you've never done that before." But I hadn't. I didn't even know I could. It was like this random switch had been flipped inside me, and suddenly I had this bizarre new skill. But of course, it didn't stop there. Once they realized I could do one voice, they started throwing names at me. Celebrities, cartoon characters, even random mutual friends. I didn't hit all of them, but the fact that I was able to copy more than one absolutely shocked me. By the end of the night, people weren't even calling me by my name anymore. They were just yelling out characters and demanding I do the thing. It was ridiculous. Here's where things got even weirder. Someone recorded me. At the time, I didn't care. I was having fun, caught up in the moment, so I didn't stop them. The next day, though, that clip ended up online. I thought nothing of it until my phone started blowing up. Notifications everywhere. Friends of friends commenting, random strangers tagging people, saying things like, "Bro, this is too accurate, and why does he sound exactly like that?" And you know how it goes, one little post turns into shares, and shares turn into more views. And suddenly, people I didn't even know were DMing me asking me to try other impressions. And here's the thing, I wasn't ready for any of it. I didn't ask for attention. I wasn't trying to go viral, but there I was. People expected me to keep doing it, like I had unlocked this hidden character trait that I now owed the world. At first, I laughed it off. But then I thought, wait, what if this is actually something? I mean, how often do you accidentally find out you can do something that other people can't? So I leaned into it. Not in a professional, let me monetize this way at least. Not at first, but just for fun. I'd be in group calls and randomly slip into different voices, messing with people until they realized it was me. I'd send stupid voice notes pretending to be celebrities. And every single time, without fail, people lost it. The reactions were addictive. But with every new talent comes the weird side effects, right? Because once people know you can do something, they won't let you forget it. Suddenly, I was the voice guy. At every party, every hangout, someone would be like, "Hey, do the impression?" And while it was fun at first, after a while, it got exhausting. Like, imagine being reduced to one party trick. That's all people saw me as. Not my personality, not my opinions, just the guy who sounds like cartoons. The craziest part, though, was when it started working in situations I never expected. I once prank called a friend pretending to be their boss, and they believed it for 5 whole minutes before I started laughing and ruined it. Another time, I used an impression to get out of an awkward conversation with a stranger, and it somehow worked. And one night, during a group video game session, I played in character the entire time and had random teammates convinced they were gaming with someone famous. Eventually, though, I had to take a step back and ask myself, was this really a talent, or was it just a silly trick? Because to me, it didn't feel serious. But then again, the reactions I got made it clear that not everyone could do it, and people seemed to think it was special. And maybe that's the whole point of unexpected talent. It doesn't have to be groundbreaking or life-changing. Sometimes, it's just the random thing you can do that makes people stop and say, "Wait, what?" Looking back now, I think the funniest part of all of this is how unprepared I was. Like, if you asked me a year before, I would have sworn up and down that I had no hidden skills. But apparently, we all have something tucked away, just waiting to be exposed in the dumbest possible scenario. And mine just happened to be impersonating people out of nowhere. So yeah, that's how I discovered my talent. Not through hard work, not through years of practice, but through a random night of boredom and one impulsive decision to try something I'd never done before. Do I regret it? Not really. Did it change my life? Hey, maybe a little. But mostly, it just gave me something funny to look back on, and a story that people still bring up whenever I see them. And honestly, I'm curious now, because if I had something like that buried in me without even realizing, then maybe you do too. Maybe you've got some ridiculous skill waiting to come out, and it'll happen in the most random moment of your life. You'll be standing there, minding your business, and suddenly, boom, hidden talent unlocked. So now, I want to hear from you. What's the most unexpected talent you've ever discovered about yourself, or even about a friend? Drop it in the comments, because I feel like everyone has at least one, even if it hasn't come out yet. And if you enjoyed this story, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe for more and stick around because trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next.